You want to yawn again?
Go ahead.
Hey guys, good morning. We are doing a shop with me video today. We're picking up our once a month grocery shopping, food, whatever, for the month of December, and thought we'd bring you along again, at least this one more month. I don't know, I did it last month. We'll try it again this month, and that might be it forever. I don't know. So we have to pick up Trader Joe's, and we're about to walk in there. We just need a couple items. And these two guys here, they graciously volunteered to come along for all the fun. So we're gonna run in Trader Joe's quick. All right, I didn't film in there. Still getting my courage to turn on my camera in a crowded store. But Judah's gonna show you the sample that I gave into.
This blue cheese mustard was at the...
It sounds gross, but it's really good. And actually, I was thinking that it would make, like, they gave it to you on little tiny sausages, and I thought that might be a good addition to our one of our hors d'oeuvres, because it is very keto friendly too. Especially the mustard is real low carb, and sausage, of course, is too.
Next stop, Target.
Yeah, this is just to pick up something from church, so we probably won't bring them along.
Okay.
We're here at Aldi, and I'm not sure if we have the energy for this. Why are we tired today? It's very gray outside. Now, you may think, why don't you just shop once a week? If it's that exhausting. It is exhausting, but it's so worth it to have a house full of food for the whole month at once. In fact, lately, you guys have been writing me, so many of you have written me and told me that you implemented once a month shopping. Guess what? I did not do it for the vlog. I didn't do it to convince you in any way. I have done it for a long time, once a month, and before I could afford it or had the space for it, I did twice a month shopping. I don't think I've hardly ever done once a week shopping, so I wasn't doing it to convince you, but many of you have written me and said that you changed to it and it's saving you so much money. In fact, some of you, I've had several people tell me that it's saved, they're spending half of what they used to in their grocery budget once a month. So something about staying out of the stores does help you, especially if you're an impulse buyer at all. I don't know how much it's saving me at this point, but I do know that I love having it done at once and being able to, I don't care how exhausting the day is that I have to do it, but being able to just go to my pantry, go to my fridge, get what I need to make the meals and stay out of the restaurants and all that kind of stuff is super helpful to me, and it's worth it. Let's go do Aldi, guys. Are we ready? I feel like we need a pep rally.
Use the number.
So 10 bread, Micah, 10 bagels, and then 10 tortillas, and then you can come find me, okay? You guys go fill up Judah's cart. These large bags are $3.69 today, so that's a good price. And then we'll get these bags at $3.89. If I can find non-broken. Micah, how's it going? Good. He's got a pretty full cart. This is Judah's cart. Hopefully we're not crushing bread. So as we've gone through here, we've tried to find some holiday special things. One thing I love is port wine cheese. I don't know why I love it so much, but we only get it at Christmas time and then put on crackers or something. I guess I'm gonna have to find something else to put it on. But it still should be low carb. Yeah, somewhat. Anyway, usually it's in a little bucket, but I found it like that in a cheese ball. We also found a lot of crackers for the kids we don't usually buy, but we get those for Christmas time, so they'll put their cheese on it. Oh, only one bag?
One. Oh, how many do you want?
He wanted 2.
170.
My dad's cooking a lot of Christmas, so he told me some things to pick up for him, especially that would last till the end. I also have another list for my halfway through the month shopping. But cranberries was on it. He said those would last just fine. And let's see what else. Oh, they have such great cheeses here. I love their cheese selection, but I needed some white sharp cheddar. I'm making that potato casserole again for Christmas. Focus, but they have some good cheeses. So other than that, it's just regular stuff. I don't even want to talk about all the white processed sugar and things we're buying for all the baking. And then we got some different kind of chocolate chips. We got peanut butter ones, butterscotch, white chocolate, yum. Those will be good. And regular dark chocolate chips. And then we picked up this for Solo for Christmas Day. It's non-alcoholic, but he loves this. It reminds him of a soda he drank in Kenya as a kid.
I really like that.
And these are for Destiny because she is eating table food. So she skipped over baby food. She hates baby food, but we just do like baby-led weaning, just give her little bits of food. Thought those would be a good snack to keep in the diaper bag and stuff. Okay, let's go guys, keep going. Let's get out of here. Do we dare go down the random things aisle?
Sure.
Okay.
We shouldn't. We should just not walk down it. How much fun are we having? Micah, this is so much fun. Oh, the trick is fitting it all in here. Messy car too. Those new Trader Joe's bags are nice, aren't they?
Which ones?
Did you pack some of those? They're sturdy.
Oh yeah, listen to that.
Judah's returning one of our carts, but let me show you what the van looks like. We always put our 6 milk down on the running board, whatever, and then there's groceries everywhere. And there's Micah. We even got a little bit in here, although we have our big stroller in, so we knew we wouldn't have much space, so we just started packing the car first. Well, that was interesting. I got to the checkout when we started unburying the cart, and I realized my wallet purse thing was not in there. So Judah offered to run to the car, and thankfully by the time he got home back, he found it, and I had left it in the car. It's better than leaving it at home, which I have done that before. I have come with a wallet and not had my debit card with me because I had left it in a pocket. I don't do that very much anymore because that's a pain. And then you gotta like leave your cart there and come back. Space cadet sometimes. But anyway, it was there. So he got there just in time. We packed up. Now, I like to do Aldi first or earlier in the run, maybe right after Sam's Club, because if there's things I can't get here, because Aldi's supply can be a little hit and miss sometimes, then I'm looking for my keys. It's cold out here. Then we can, I already started my Walmart order. In fact, I've already filled in everything I knew I was getting at Walmart, but there are always at least a couple things that I can't find at Aldi. So when I go home, I'll go add those to my order, because my order, I haven't submitted it yet. And even if I did, usually I have till like midnight or 1 a.m. To change things. So that's how I do it, to make sure I am not running around like, oh, they didn't have it, I gotta go back here or whatever. I just keep that list open, Walmart last, so that I can add anything I need that I couldn't find at the other places. Because Walmart, I usually can find most things. They're just not always the best prices. That's why I like to try to shop Aldi first and get Walmart last. So none of us like going to Aldi at all. I don't like going, none of the kids do, and they like to shop, and Solo I can barely get in there. Aldi was a little different kind of a store. It's hard to get used to a little bit. You gotta bring a quarter, you pay for a cart, and then you get the quarter back when you leave. You bag your own groceries, which is not a big deal, but they go super fast when they check out and then shove you over to a counter to bag it up. And so it's just all a little rushed, which is not hard. It's not hard to get used to that part, but pretty consistently, the employees there at our store that we go to are not very friendly or helpful. And so I think that's the reason we don't like it, really. And yeah, we do have another Aldi in Lincoln that I should try out, but I've only been in that other store once, and you gotta learn a new layout and stuff, so that's hard. But I don't know, does that keep you guys from going to stores when they're not friendly? Anyway, I was filming at a red light there and it turned green, but we just pulled in. Judah reminded me that that's the difference between Chick-fil-A and Aldi, which they're not comparable at all. But a few weeks ago, I was talking with somebody who told me that they have to go to Chick-fil-A a lot for their schedule just to pick up food. And I was like, what do you get there? I'm just not really sure. We've been to Chick-fil-A a few times, but it's not super cost effective for our family to eat there, honestly. And she told me, well, it's not really the food that brings us back as much as the customer service, and the place is just so nice. It's just so nice to be there. And it's funny how much customer service makes a difference in a friendly staff. And I love talking to my kids about that, because one day they're gonna be staff somewhere. They're gonna work maybe for someone or manage something, and it makes such a big difference when the management is good and the staff and the service is friendly. It makes you want to be back there. Now, Aldi saves me a lot of money, so maybe I should try the other one. There are 1 or 2 employees at my Aldi that are really nice, but for the most part, you kind of feel like you're shoved through, and you're shoved through not very respectfully. So it's hard for me to even get Solo to go in there unless I'm very pregnant and can't do it. He really won't, he'd do any other job than to go into that Aldi. So yeah, anyway, we made it. We got all our food, and I'm thinking we're gonna come under budget this month, even with the holiday, because we bought so much stuff last time. So time to unload and film a haul. Okay, we're in the car headed to Sam's Club. We have Judah and Noelle with us, so now we're gonna see what it's like to have just 2 children. So yeah. 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Can you see Solo? Nope, it's too dark. Too dark.
The teeth. If you see the teeth, that's a proof.
You'll know he's there.
I've got evidence.
We got pretty lights next to us, and yeah, we're gonna go get our food, and I'm so thankful when I get Solo and Judah's help. I mean, I hit the jackpot. I put lipstick on for you guys. Actually, I just put lipstick on for him.
For me, I'll take it off.
Drive. By the way, don't worry about the other kids. They're all home with Nya. She's babysitting. It's nice to have Grandma around. We have her like another 6 weeks or so. She's counting down. Yeah. She said, oh, I've only got 6 weeks left, so she is snuggling babies and running the show. Really?
Yeah.
Look at all those Christmas lights. Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, look how dark it is. It's only 5:30 p.m. here. Oh, they're finding fun toys to look at. Noelle, are you so excited to come into Sam's Club?
Yeah.
Is this your favorite place to shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a perfectly good one at home.
No. Well, yeah, I have a good one at home, but I don't have a great one.
Oh, okay. Look at there. This is what I need. See? That's why I don't have one. Go see if the door opens. Oh, there's a kitchen in there, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. You want to try it out? Wow.
That was better. Hours and hours.
Yeah, they would.
I
I wouldn't have it.
Okay.
First order of business is these beautiful $5 rotisserie chickens. We roasted up a bunch of vegetables this afternoon, so this will go with it.
Pizzas I asked you for are cheaper than that.
Stop at it with the pizzas. Sometimes you just gotta eat chicken.
Hey, at least we still have leftover chicken wing sauce.
Yeah, that's true. We're trying out their ground beef. We've never done that before, but we usually get their ground turkey. But for one, we're sick of ground turkey. For two, it was recalled from here. So we don't even know what we're doing with that yet. Maybe returning it, I hope. And then just want to try something different. So I hope this is good. All right, Judah, your cart's looking pretty full. What are you gonna do about it? Were there no samples? So sad. Stop running away from me.
You should go check out. I'm done.
No, we're not done.
Oh.
You wish. You're hungry? So are we. Anyway, my hair's crazy, I'm sure. It was very windy out there. It's cold, it's wet. It feels colder than 35, but
Wind chill is lower.
yeah, that must be it because it's rain, not snow, so must not be much colder. Anyway, that's probably affected the crowded stores a lot. This one wasn't nearly as bad, but we came like really at dinner time. But the other two stores I went in today were so crowded. Anyway, this store is fun because they're really friendly. We like it here. You're hungry, Noelle keeps saying on repeat. She's hungry. Judah came because the promise of samples, and there were no samples. Maybe you shouldn't come at dinner time, I guess. They don't give you samples. I don't know. What day is it today? Friday?
Yeah.
They don't do samples on Friday at dinner time. It's a good thing to keep in mind. Next week, you'll see my grocery haul and see all I bought. I did definitely pick out some keto-friendly things. Solo's eating keto. I'm Trim Healthy Mama, which works really well with that. I do mostly just the S meals, which are like keto, and then I do a little carbs just because I don't want to lose my breast milk. Yeah, I picked out some special things just because we're both really trying to stay on plan this month. It just...
Until Christmas, not the whole month.
Not until Christmas. Yes, until Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And so having some options, some easy options can help us keep from falling off the wagon. For me, it just makes me feel a whole lot better. It's not even really about how much weight I'll lose in December. I went off for a week at Thanksgiving and I felt horrible. So yeah, it just makes me feel better all the way around when I'm eating a lot less carbs. So we had to get some things to help us be good and some fun treats. And actually, when you're doing that like high fat, low carb, it's easy to be good because there's some good things on there.